if I say Nebraska wins if blank, is there anything that you can construct in your head where you're like, that could actually happen? Or you could really talk yourself beyond it just being college football is weird and sometimes good teams lose to bad teams.
Multiple defensive scores.
That's the first thing that I think of too, is takeaways that result in touchdowns without the offense having to come onto the field.
Either, yes. Probably actual pick sixes and multiple.
Fumbles, yes.
Or blocked punt or something like that. Probably that. But just real quick, one other thing on the defense. There's a little bit of a, the defense actually sucks sort of thing with some people going on in the chat. I don't believe that. But for me, I don't believe that. I guess I could end up being wrong, but I think Bullock is good. I think Ty Robinson is good, right? When Hill plays, he's not playing, unfortunately.
They're good. They're just not great.
I think Sierra Wright is good. But, I think they're better than Nebraska's had in a long time on a single defense. So, yeah, I think it's a significantly above average defense in college football.
Yeah.
Which I feel like it's stupid that I have to sell that, given that they were in the top 5 in every statistical ranking almost.
Well, going back even to last season and then the offseason, there has been, and look, I'll meet these folks halfway. They'll point out that a lot of the success came against the worst. They came against the dregs of the Big Ten West. And if you look at the defensive success this year, outside of the Colorado game, it's come against a bunch of bad offense. See, Matt Scribator says it. Are they good or are they just good against bad offenses? Jack, you can't, the two really good. They played Illinois and Indiana. But when those games, they look like shit. And in games against Purdue and, UTEP, they look really, really good. I'll meet those people halfway. I think that the defense is, like you said, very much an above average defense in college football. But man,
and there were people praising the Ohio State defense. Are you holding them to that standard too?
Well, they've only had one game against. They've only had one game against a good team so far,
and they gave up 32 points.
Yeah, for sure,
32 points.
Yeah, so they didn't perform very well.
But I just wonder, do people even bother holding? Is it just, do we hold everyone to that, or is it just we're freaking down on our own team?
Probably that we watch Nebraska.
We're so down on our team that we only apply this stuff to our team.
You're getting mad about people's opinions again, Jack.
People are so damn negative. It's so not fun. Dude, and you have your opinion. You might be right. It's not fun. I hate it. It's so not fun. It just freaking
join the ID Club in our great community where you're going to piss Jack off
away the entire freaking season already. And maybe you'll be right. Congrats. You can have a parade when you're right, and they suck. You can do everything you want.
How did this come out of nowhere?
You can be such I'm talking to a hypothetical person. You can be such a damn downer to hang around during the fall with. I'll see you in the winter. Okay? Well, maybe we suck too. Oh, well, maybe, God, what overly optimistic voice? Is it just me? What overly optimistic voice are you always trying to beat back and bring down to reality? Or is it something in your heart where you're trying to make sure you're not too optimistic and you don't get your heart broken too much? Which is it for these people? This mentality that's out there. Okay? Do I maybe have a tinge of unrealism in the way that I look at it? Yes. But you know what? That gets me through. That's part of what being a fan is to me. And that's how I do it. And what surprises me is I always have an army of people who are trying to make sure that I don't promulgate that message too far and wide. Why? I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe they're concerned about my personal emotions. Well, don't worry. I don't need it. I've been through enough with this football team. I'll survive the entire thing if I had too high of expectations. But good Lord, I've got it. They had a terrible, they're probably going to suck. It's probably all going to go to hell. It always goes down. I got it. Okay. I'm not sorry that I implied that maybe some things were good.
I don't even know how this started. I don't even know how this happened.
It started inside of me is where it started.